Hello, anybody. I'm Alpaca Patrol, and this is Xenonauts. So, Xenonauts is a recently funded Kickstarter game that is based on the old XCOM franchise. So, if you ever played those, this is almost a direct port of the original XCOM, which is cool. I'm just taking a look through the options right now. I might up the audio a little bit. Yeah, to 6 is fine. Okay, so I'm going to start a new game here, and I'll play on Veteran, which means that you cannot go back in your save file, which is very cool. More games should have this Iron Man mode, so that you force yourself to not unsave. Okay, so now I can select a primary base location. So you'll understand why I do this later on, very soon later on. But you wanna select the base with like the most area of land mass, and you'll see why. And let's call this Alpacaville. And there we go. Our first base is Alpacaville. So let's take a quick look through all our stuff. So here is our base, where we can construct new buildings. Now, each of these new buildings is important in different ways. The radar array allows you to see a radius around on the geoscape, which is, this. The hangar allows you to build more aircraft. Storeroom lets you store stuff that you get back from missions. Lab is research, workshop, so on and so forth. And I'll just take you through some early stuff. Now, of course, this is the Kickstarter. This is a very early alpha version of the game, so not all of the tooltips are there, not all the art assets are necessarily there, but it is a great proof of concept for what it is. See, there's no project description here of alien invasion. There will be once, the game goes, and there will be also once, once the research is complete, then you can see a whole tooltip about it. So I'm going to up my scientist level. You see I have 10 scientists right now. I can even see that on the personnel. I'm trying to get it up to excellent because it's the fastest. But I can change my personnel out here. I can enlist new troops here, like I can add more soldiers, I can add more technicians, I can add more scientists, and actually, I'm going to add more scientists because we're going to get some research very soon. And now all of your troops also have names, which is really cool. Now, the reason this is cool is because of permadeath. So if any of those troops die, there's nothing I could build in the workshop right now. If any of those troops die, they're dead. I mean, there's no going back. Now, it's a lot like an RPG in that all of your troops have a bunch of stats, and it's more like an RPG, like a sports game if you've ever played one of those, because all of your troops have multiple different stats that affect their abilities in combat. So action points is basically how far they can move per turn in a turn-based mission. We'll see soon. Resilience is how many shots they can take. Strength is how heavy the weapons they can take. So you can see I have, a machine gun here or a rocket launcher. Those are very heavy weapons, so you need a guy with a lot of strength. This guy, since he's only a 52, probably wouldn't be the best. Accuracy, which is, self-explanatory. Reflexes, which I don't know what that is. I think it's probably their reaction fire, again we'll see later, and bravery, which your troops also can be emotionally compromised during the mission. So, say this guy freaks out, it would say during the round, Nikolai Petrov, I should have picked an easier name, Nikolai Petrov panicked, and then you can't move him for that turn. And also, you can name him whatever. So let's name him Captain Butt. I'm very creative. So I could go through each of these guys, and I could switch out their weapons and stuff if I wanted to. But for the sake of time, I'm not gonna. Although I'll do this because he doesn't need all that stuff. I'm gonna give him Jack combat armor. Actually, you know what? Well, let's see Captain Butt. Captain Butt, you're cool. I like you. I'm gonna add a grenade for you. I'm going to add another grenade for you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so also, if you add... Now, what's the penalty for going overweight? Well, let's see. Now, I can add more grenades, but that's over his strength rating. That's over his carried weight. So now his AP, his action points, go down, you see? So 53, 51, 49, and so forth. So then he can do less things per round, and we'll see more of that later. These are the vehicles. I can get another slot. I think Hunter is the only type of vehicle that you can get currently. I can change out its weapon loadout, which again you can research and get more stuff later on. But in the full game, there will be more vehicles. And similarly for aircraft, there's only two kinds of aircraft: the F-17 and the MiG-32. Which is an interceptor, and it's a good mission. But you can change their loadout based on what tech you have, and that's what the whole research panel is for. Also, I can go into my dropships, and now I can set up who's going to be on the dropship when we land and engage in combat. But anyway, let's go ahead and start the game going, and you'll see how it is. Okay, so now we've detected a UFO. You see it's small, it doesn't have any escort. That'll come in handy later, although I don't know if we're ever going to see that. I'm probably just going to run through a bunch of quick stuff here. But now we can intercept it, and we can choose our F-17s. I'm going to use all three of my F-17s and engage this light scout. So let's take them out. Now this is the other portion of the game. This is real-time interception warfare, I guess. It's like dogfighting. I guess that's the better term. And it's tactical in that. See, now I just sent out all three of my missiles just in case he dodged, which he didn't, and I destroyed him. I took him out, so that was pretty good. Go team, right? But so basically, and as you can see here, I'm speeding up time. You can control that with 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is good. And now you see alien invasion. So you can see the whole tooltip here. Not all of the research has this. Like one of them has a very funny one that is placeholder. But now high-speed interceptor is available for research. So that one didn't give me anything directly, but other ones will. So I got high-speed interceptor. Hint, hint. That's the MiG-32. Once I research it. Okay, so now I've started researching the MiG-32. That's pretty cool. Once that's finished researching, then I can build one out of the workshop. So let's intercept this other craft, send all three of our F-17s, and he escaped to space. What a jerk. What a jerk. Am I right? Who goes to space? You're invading the Earth. Just go all in, man. All right, MiG-32 Foxtrot. We can build that now, but it has downsides. So it's a poor dogfighter because it doesn't have a cannon. We didn't get to see any of the cannons because I've only shot missiles, but this only has missile complements. So now I could go to the workshop and build it, but the issue is there are no free hangar slots. So I'd have to build another hangar or wait till my F-17s get killed. And for the sake of seeing what the MiG-32 is like, I'll build another hangar and see what's going on with it. And we'll speed up here. Okay, intercept. Come on, Alpacaville fighters. Let's engage this light scout, take him out. Now, when I'm in this pause mode, I can change who can fire what missile. So if these were all green, they would fire at will whenever they got into range. Now, the reason that I don't do this is you'll see it's not going to come into play right now because these ships are not going to be dodging, but I can pull an evasive roll, and so could these guys. Now, what I shoot the first missile for, I launch the first missile for, is for the dodge, and then I launch 3 missiles behind it so that those ones will definitely hit. It seems like these are definitely going to hit anyway. And I launched more missiles than I had to. And your ships can get destroyed equally. Like, they also can die forever. But I can change all their call signs. I can make them personal as much as I want. Which is cool, which is really awesome. It even adds to more of your attachment for the troops. And now, before we go anywhere, I'm going to move Captain Butt Butt to the front. Oh, he's already in the front. Okay, Captain Butt Butt. He's the man, and you know, he's super strong. He's got that cool 70s mustache. Oh, and also important to note, this is 1979, which is just like the original XCOM. So you have all 1979 technology. I mean, you don't have anything that's super futuristic until you start fighting some aliens, and we'll see that hopefully soon. So yeah, this is a major part of the game here, is this interception mechanic, and it's fun. I mean, it gets more fun once there are more enemies to deal with. Yeah, see, I destroyed it again. It gets more fun as there are more enemies to deal with. It gets more fun when you start losing F-17s, and then you have to figure out how you can deal with the amount of money that you have. So let's see, what do we got here? Captain Butt-Butt, are you good? Yeah, he's resilient. That's good. You know, Captain Butt, look at his stoic mustache. Looks like such a badass. He was in the 16th Air Army. He's Russian. And his combat experience is Afghanistan. Interesting. Captain Butt-Butt, leader of the Afghanistani forces. Yes, he actually defected. Okay, so now there are multiple UFOs. So that's dangerous. I'm not going to deal with that UFO. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch your target and go to this guy because he's closer. There we go. Engage! Alright, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try my best to not fire all my missiles. The reason being, there's another UFO right near me, and I don't want to have to deal with not having missiles if that UFO engages me. Which it might. Or I might engage it myself. So let's select a new target, go here. Now another thing that may come in handy, or may come into effect here in this game, is one, ammo, but also fuel level. So I only have 76 seconds of fuel. That means that if we engage here and you know, say things go awry, and my fighters run out of fuel, they're gonna have to turn around and run. And that's dangerous because you know, the alien ships are gonna chase you down and probably try to shoot you down, and may very well succeed. All right, we destroyed that light scout. I'm kind of hoping that we're going to knock it out of the air so I can show you the turn-based ground combat, which is really the meat of the whole XCOM genre. Now, interesting about XCOM is Fire Axis, the guys behind Civilization, in, you know, Sid Meier. Oh, a hangar has been constructed. Okay, so now we're going to start MiG-32 Interceptor. I promise I'll get back to what I was saying a second ago. And I'll put all my 10 technicians on it. And it'll take about 5 days, so that's not so bad. So Sid Meier's company, Civilization, Fire Axis, is making a game called XCOM Enemy Unknown. Now, XCOM Enemy Unknown is also an XCOM-based game, which is kind of coincidental and just kind of poor luck for the developer of this game, because I'm sure more people will know about XCOM Enemy Unknown when that comes out, because it is coming to Xbox 360 and PS3. But this, I'm told at least, I wasn't a big XCOM fan when I was a kid, but I'm told at least that this is a more, yeah, you see how he dodged there? Is a more hardcore version of XCOM than XCOM Enemy Unknown. But of course, you know, we haven't seen Enemy Unknown. It looks really cool. It's going to be on a 3D map with the turn-based combat, and it's not grid-based movement like this is, which you'll see later on. And it's not. Oh, and also if you haven't seen any videos of XCOM Enemy Unknown and you like what you see right now, you should check out that game because it looks really cool. And check out this game. I'll post links to the Kickstarter page where you can download this alpha Kickstarter demo, and also their website, which you can pre-order the game. It's not really pre-order; it's alpha funding in the same way as you know, that Minecraft made so famous. So yeah, I'll show that to you, and you can pick it up if you like what you see. Now, obviously, I haven't been able to show you the meat of the game, which is the turn-based combat, but we'll see very soon, hopefully at least. Okay, MiG-32 Interceptor is finished, so now I can go into my aircraft and see my MiG-32 Interceptor, and I can change its name. Let's name it Big Bessie. And I can change out his loadout. So this MiG-32 Interceptor can have torpedoes, which, you know, the other craft obviously cannot. Now the torpedoes are stronger. They're slower, but they're stronger. So I'm going to give him another avalanche torpedo, and I'll use the Sidewinder like I had been earlier as an evasive roll deterrent. So we'll send out Big Bessie, and we'll tail until overland, and he escaped to space. Darn it. That's alright. That's no big deal. Oh, God. We'll see more of that soon. Yeah, so here we go. You're never going to run out of aliens to kill. Yeah, see, there's another one. Yeah, no, I don't want to. Well, let's try it. I'm gonna launch one F-17 at that dude, and I'm gonna be afraid. So now I'm going to speed up how fast they. I'm gonna make them turn on their thrusters. I don't know what this is, man. There's a turbo boost. They've been doing a lot of power slides. Now the reason I'm doing this is the MiG-32 is an interceptor, so it's much faster than and I'm gonna lower their speed. It's much faster than F-17s. Yeah, they already took it out without Big Bessie even lending a hand, but that's all right. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a new target and go there, so that hopefully, yeah, okay, Big Bessie and those guys engaged it over the first F-17. So okay, here's an issue. Big Bessie is the only one with missiles. Now this could be bad, but my F-17s... Oh, I didn't turn off his stuff. That's kind of bad. He might die. I hope he doesn't die. Oh, nope, took him out. That's pretty easy. Guess I was freaking out for nothing. No, he didn't escape into space. I killed him. I destroyed them all. But yeah, so I mean, the workshop, obviously I can make more MiG-32 interceptors. Ooh, I haven't been on my research. Nope, there is no research, because we have to go into combat. Okay, now here's... this is the money aspect of the game, and this is how you win, basically. So as you can see here, this is the monthly performance. This is our sponsor of region funding. So basically we're Xenonauts, or XCOM, and we are an international organization designated to protect the Earth from this alien invasion. We're a super secret organization. And each of these places, regions, I guess, have enlisted our aid. So each month they're going to give us more money. Now we haven't been doing anything in North America, obviously, since our base is over in wherever it is, Russia maybe. And so they're going to cut funding a little bit. Now the reason that this is important is I could build more bases, but I don't have a lot of money, so I can't do that yet. It would be too detrimental to my cash flow in order to do so. So you have to balance out who you want to help and who you don't want to help. Now what'll happen is if I keep screwing over America or I keep screwing over Indochina, eventually they're going to stop funding altogether. And then they're going to make treaties with the aliens. Once most of the regions have made treaties with the aliens, you lose the game. So it's a balancing act. You're trying to protect the Earth from this alien invasion and keep these regional powers happy, which is, you know, it's tough. I think I only sent 2 F-17s against that. That's all right. We could probably take it out. And this is not a dodging guy, so I'm going to go ahead and unleash all of my missile complement and take out this big fella. All right, he does a lot of damage. Yeah, so he didn't dodge at all. Oh no! He took out one of my F-17s. Well, that's all right. Okay, and it crash lands. So now I get to show you the second phase of the combat. But first, before I do so, I'm going to buy another aircraft because my F-17 was killed. Or I could get another MiG-32, but you know what? I'm gonna get... Alright, so this might be a weird cut. I don't know what I'll do in post, but the game crashed. That is not an issue that you're going to be dealing with in the actual XCOM. Oh, alright. Things seem like they're freaking out a little bit here. That's not something that you're going to be dealing with in Xenonauts because, I mean, it hasn't crashed once for me yet, but until just now, and that's obviously because of Fraps recording. But what sucks is that I'm trying to tail it over land so I can get a crash landing. What sucks is that I don't get kind of glitched out a little bit. I don't get to see the turn-based combat yet. We'll get another vessel to crash land soon. Okay. See, this is why you want to engage them or build a base at least over the most area of land, because you want the ships to crash land so you can go into the turn-based combat. That's how you get more research. Yeah, see it crash land. Okay, now we can deal with this here. And now all my fighters are on low fuel, if you notice. So now I can send Chinook, and I'll give it Big Bessie as an escort, just in case any other aliens. It seems to be pretty far away. We're going to the northern tip of, what is that, Norway? So now we have reached the crash site, and now Captain Butt can show his tactical authority. He's the leader of the team, and Captain Butt he's had a lot of training in Afghanistan. Afterwards, he had such high post-traumatic stress that he decided to change his name to Butt instead of Zarkov or whatever his actual name is, so that he can have some happiness in his life. So he can have some fun. So now we're in the turn-based combat here. This is my vehicle, the Hunter, and I can move the Hunter like so. And you see, it can't move farther than its action points. These are its action points here. So let's move out Captain Butt. Let's get him going. Civilian got in the way, otherwise I would have went straight through all that stuff. Now, in the game, there are going to be multiple maps. This is one of like 3 maps in the alpha, so that's why I actually know where I'm going here. I know where the oh, you know what's funny is I said, oh, you know, there's 3 maps, so that's why I know where I'm going here. Blah, 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 blah. Well, turns out I don't, because I went the wrong way. I went the complete wrong way. But forgive me, I haven't played this game in a little while. So now every time I end a turn, you see hidden movement, which is straight out of the original XCOM, which means your troops, if they're off alone by their own in the hidden movement, you'll hear sounds as you are right now, but your troops could die very easily. They could get killed during this section here. So yeah, you hear some shots going off. There are other humans on the map fighting the aliens as well, which is pretty useful. At least in the early game. Once you get into better technology, it's not as useful. Yeah. So this is this map. Well, that's all right. Let's get Captain Butt to move and lead the vanguard here. And let's see, who's this? Jacob Marek. Jacob Marek. He will be the other guy leading the vanguard, and that's awesome. You know, Captain Butt he doesn't like to go head first into combat. He likes to have his other troopers go first and see what's going on. Now I may lose troops here because I'm paying less attention than I normally would, but needless to say that this there's some fire going on over here. Guess what? That's where the alien craft is going to be. So yeah, there are only 3 maps, or maybe 4. I'm not sure. I've only seen 3 in this game so far, as far as the crash landing is concerned. Now, in the full game, I'm sure there will be many more. Of course, I don't know this, but I'm pretty sure there will be many more. So you're not always going to know exactly where you're going. And in fact, the first time I played this map, I didn't know where the alien spacecraft was, and I had my troops spreading out, and then I had the horror of trying to find where all the aliens were, and it's terrifying. There is a certain amount of suspense and horror that you can get out of this kind of a turn-based game, which is surprising. You wouldn't think that would be true. It sounds like one of the other humans has been hitting the alien, if you can hear that hissing sound. So I'm going to get the Hunter. I think they killed one, actually. Go humans. Yeah, so now I can go anywhere, and it'll tell me that, hey, look, there's an alien here. So I have a lot of AP action points. So I can attack this alien, which I will do. You know what? I'm going to move up. No, move up here. So hopefully I can do more damage, or have a higher percentage chance. Now I may kill this civilian, but I don't care. We're the Xenonauts, led by Captain Butt, and Captain Butt he fears not for the concerns of man. He only fears for the concerns of his fellow Xenonauts. And yes, we did in fact kill that other human, which kind of sucks. But we murdered the alien in pretty resounding fashion. So I'm pretty happy about what went on there. Now it's not really a cover-based system, but it is. And I'm saying that it is, but not as much as, say, XCOM Enemy Unknown. Not the original, of course. I mean the Fire Axis game. The reason, or not, in XCOM Enemy Unknown, you can actually select your troops to hide behind cover. Now, I am essentially doing that by putting my troops in front of cover because all of the projectiles are like real, so when they hit something, they will break it. All of this cover, everything in this game is destructible. So that means that. Oh, alien! Where's the alien? I don't see him. Oh, he's inside the house. Never had to deal with this. This is kind of bad. Do I have a sniper? Oh, I do have a sniper. If I get you here, how many AP? All right, let's see. Will you be able to hit him? No, you won't. Well, I guess we're gonna have to get Captain Butt. Or actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna blow off the side of this roof or house. See if this worked. It did. Okay, awesome. So then I'm gonna get who is this? Oh, Jacob Marek. You don't have a shot either. Stinks. Throw a flare. Do something. No, you don't wanna? Alright, well then you're gonna move. I'll move you over here. And I'll move up all my troops, try to deal with this alien engagement. They are very deadly. So 1 or 2 shots would kill most of my troops, which is bad. Which could end very, very poorly for me. I am going to fire another rocket at that. Ooh, I forgot to move the hunter, didn't I? Oh well. I'll move it next turn. I'll probably blow off another section of that wall so that we can fire on that alien. Yeah, I'm going to blow off some more section of the wall. Oh, he's out of ammo. I actually don't know how to solve this issue. Can I just pull it on here? Yeah, I can. Okay, awesome. No. I want to resume the game. Okay, so let's blow off another section of this roof here. Or wall. You know, you don't need to know what things actually are. What is it? Okay, so sniper, fire, it missed. That kind of stinks. What about you? All right, you got a good shot on him, so fire at him. You missed. You had 42% accuracy. There you go. Somebody hit him. Can you hit him again? No, you don't have enough AP. All right, what about you? Yeah, you can take him out. Nope, you missed. You got this. There we go. We still didn't kill him. So let's get Heinrich Schneider to. Oh, okay. So this is reaction fire. You see, it destroyed part of that box, part of my cover. Now, if you walk in front of aliens, they will react to your movement and fire at you. And that's how you lose a lot of troops. To be honest. Oh, yes. That reaction fire actually just killed Mr. Schneider, which kind of stinks. But Captain Butt, he's the most skilled combatant on the team. He's going to flank the enemy, and honestly, likely what's going to happen is we're going to kill the alien before he gets inside. But that's all right. No, he still didn't kill him. Wow, this is this alien man. He's super tough. What about now? Hey, missed. Okay. Well, let's move the hunter too. Let's not make the same mistake again. Move it up here. Whoa. Did that mean that there was an alien shooting behind us? I don't know. This is bad. I feel like we're surrounded. Okay, so that's the same alien there. But we'll move the hunter 2 up closer. I don't really care about aliens behind us, and we'll keep taking out this alien here. I wish we had some grenades, or if any of our troops had any grenades. Why is that civilian running inside? That is very dumb of that civilian. Oh boy. Okay. This could start going poorly. Any aliens here? No. I'll fire. No, I won't. So I'll move. Doesn't look like. Looks like there are dead aliens in there. This may be the only alien we have to deal with, or it may not be there anymore. Where'd he go? Where'd the alien go? Curious. Curious indeed. Alright, so let's move our troops then up, since I guess maybe we killed the alien? Maybe he got killed by the fire? I don't know. we'll move up here. Maybe I just missed something and you guys are yelling at me like, watch out, the alien's right around that corner, dude. Game over, man. Game over. But we'll find out very shortly, I think. So now we're going to get into the breaching section of the game, in which we have to breach the enemy ship and potentially lose a lot of troops, because this is how I've lost most of my troops in this game. It doesn't look like there are any aliens in there, so let's move around this way. Let's get all of our troops going over here. Captain Butt-Butt, why don't you go ahead and join the Hunter 2 over this way, because I'm pretty sure the alien... let's be super safe. Blow off the door. Didn't work, and now our troops will not be able to enter into the door, so I made a terrible mistake. But I'll move these guys all this way. Or I will tell them to move that way. And then I'll move the Hunter 2 over this way so that we can see if there's another alien hiding inside one of these buildings or something. So far, we've killed a civilian, we've lost a trooper. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan, but we're not so bad. Oh yeah, there seems to be an alien right over there. Okay. Well, I think the Hunter 2 might be able to deal with that. Hopefully. Perhaps on its lonesome. Oh, it sees an alien. Where is he? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hit him with the rocket. And I think we took him out. Alright, so once all the aliens are dead, then the game is over after this end turn. So we'll see. If the game doesn't end right here, then we haven't killed all the aliens. But if it does, then and I think it will. Then I think, yeah, here we go. We got the mission successful screen. We got a poor rating, which is shitty, but you know, there's nothing else I could do about that, because I had a Xenonaut casualty. I had 2 civilians killed, and 1 civilian was killed by the Xenonauts. Oh, and one of the aliens escaped, really? But we got some money, which is good, and we got a couple things that we can research, and also you can see the soldier development. So all of your troops, like in an RPG, or in, more specifically, a sports game, their stats increase as they go on missions. So all of these guys, the only thing they increased was their strength, and of course we lost Heinrich Schneider. But, you know, Captain Butt-Butt. Where are you, Captain Butt-Butt? I can't even find him, but that's alright. Actually, I think it's Nikolai Petrov. They haven't changed the name here. But yeah, so you'll get your troops, they'll level up till the end of the game, and then when you lose a troop at the end of the game, when they have all their, like, super high stats, and now you have to start a rookie, it's going to be a crushing loss, certainly. It's not a big deal that I lost Heinrich Schneider right now, because, you know, his stats aren't that much different from a rookie, because he's a rookie. But yeah, so this has been Xenonauts. I'll link everything down in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And tell me if you want to see more. I could do a Let's Play of this game until I completely screw it up. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. This has been Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.